What was life like before the Berlin Wall fell? What was life like before the Berlin Wall fell? To understand this, we need to look at the experiences of people living in East Germany, also known as the German Democratic Republic. Before the wall came down in 1989, life in East Germany was very different from what we see today. The wall, built in 1961, was not just a physical barrier. It represented a deep divide between two worlds. East Germany, the government had strict control over nearly every aspect of life. Citizens lived under constant watch by the state's security forces. This meant that any sign of dissent was met with harsh punishment. Many people were imprisoned for speaking out against the government or for trying to escape to the west. The wall itself was heavily fortified, with armed guards and a dangerous area known as the Death Strip. Over 100 people lost their lives trying to cross it. Economically, life was challenging. East Germans had limited access to consumer goods. The government controlled the economy, which meant that many products we take for granted were hard to find. While West Germany enjoyed a booming economy, East Germans faced shortages and had to make do with what was available. Travel outside of the Eastern Bloc was nearly impossible, leaving East Germans isolated from the rest of the world. Socially, people in East Germany tried to create a sense of community despite the restrictions. Families celebrated milestones and participated in local events. However, the lack of freedom impacted daily life. People could not express their opinions freely, and political participation was limited. In contrast, West Germany was a democratic nation with a thriving capitalist economy. Citizens enjoyed political freedoms, consumer choices, and cultural exchanges. West Berlin was a vibrant city, full of life and opportunities. From a liberal viewpoint, the time before the Berlin Wall fell highlights the stark differences between authoritarianism and liberal democracy. The wall symbolized the suppression of individual liberties and human rights in East Germany. Its fall in 1989 marked a turning point in history, leading to the collapse of communist regimes across Eastern Europe. This event paved the way for the reunification of Germany and the restoration of freedoms for millions who had lived under oppression. Life before the Berlin Wall fell was marked by repression and limited freedoms. The experiences of East Germans during this time reminded us of the importance of liberty and the ongoing evolution of liberalism in our world.